Hello there, my name is Greg and today I'm going to present to you this latest arrival joining our dealership here at Crewe Volkswagen. This is a bit of a specialty because this is one of those moments when you can have the best of both worlds. This vehicle is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 7.5 in the GTE plug-in hybrid trim. Now, reason why it's best of both worlds, you can have any type of journey in this vehicle and be quite environmentally conscious. If you want to drive this car in pure electric, it has a range capable of up to 30 miles on pure electric, but you still have a conventional 1.4 turbo petrol engine developing 150 miles. So for those of you who want to explore maybe getting an electric vehicle but are too scared about, pulling over and is the mileage or the range enough, this is an ideal car to get you into that mindset, as you won't have to worry. Even when the electricity runs out, you will still have the petrol engine to keep you going. Now, this model GTE also ticks another box, which is both sportiness and looks. It can be quite a performance vehicle if you want. Starting with the looks of the vehicle in the front, you have these uniquely redesigned front bumper elements with this C-section LED daytime running lights, as well as much more aggressive front bumpers. LED headlights and daytime running lights are standard, as they're obviously a lot more energy efficient, and you even have the benefit of this unique Golf GTE diamond cut alloys with blue brake calipers. Again, it's all about blue color, energy, electricity. It is a stunning looking piece of machinery which comes with privacy tinted windows from the B-pillar back and even a sportier rear spoiler. In the rear, don't worry, that sporty look continues with tinted, slightly darkened rear lights, which are LED and even include sweeping indicators, and the two exhaust pipes. Again, it's a nice chunky sports vehicle. Now, in the boot, you're not sacrificing any boot space compared to a conventional petrol or diesel Golf. Same boot space. In case you're wondering, the two bags contain two charging cables. One is for a domestic 3-pin socket and the other one is for a home charger unit or any public charge network points you may find around the vehicle. For more convenience, there is a 60-40 split available if you want to fold the seats down, and even a ski hatch for any items as well. Rear passengers will benefit from a roomy cabin as well, as there is comfortable seating for 3 with a center armrest featuring cup holders. The seats inside are a bit more sporty. They feature the same Jacquard cloth from the Golf GTI, but instead of having red stitching, it features this blue stitching, which I personally find quite funky and nice, especially as that blue stitching carries all the way around most of the accents. If there are any little passengers, don't worry, there's twin ISOFIX child anchor points available, so getting a child seat will be easier than ever. Moving to the front of the cabin, we're straight away greeted by this upgraded sports steering wheel with unique GTE badging and again blue stitching accents. There's a great 8-inch infotainment screen, which I'll come onto in a moment, but the sport seats, again, they're much more sporty and pronounced, like from the Golf GTI, but they feature blue accents all around. And for additional comfort, there's even a manual lumbar support, so whether short or long journey, this will be a very comfortable cruiser. Once inside the cabin, again, that sport steering wheel is really nicely finished and very nice, easy to hold. It's a multi-function wheel, has its own GT unique badging and styling. It's a really nice place to be, and straight away you can spot the redesigned Active Info digital cockpit cluster. Instead of a conventional ref counter, obviously it's slightly streamlined to show you the electricity energy information on the left and the ref counter on the right, like you'd find from a conventional vehicle. That cluster can be fully personalized, so you can display a number of information, the power flow of the hybrid system, but you also have other great benefits such as a number of active safety systems, such as adaptive cruise control with a speed limiter, and there's even Volkswagen's front assist, which includes city emergency braking system. Also, you'll be able to display navigation directly ahead of you in that cluster, so you won't need to take your eyes away from the road, and you can maximize or minimize that screen, whichever of the two options you prefer. Additionally, you'll be able to control your radio stations via these buttons here and that for volume, and answer and reject any incoming phone calls. As this vehicle features a DSG gear lever, you also have quick paddle shifters behind the steering wheel for even quicker gear changes. Now, moving on to the 8-inch screen, it's a nicely displayed screen featuring high-definition graphics. You have nice large tiles, so it's nice and easy to select something. Personally, I prefer using the shortcuts on either side, just as it makes life a little bit easier. In terms of music, there's a full AM, FM and DAB digital radio available with pre-programmable radio stations. You can actually have 18 of them if you like. But there's also additional media source connectivity for any add-ons you may wish to use, such as Bluetooth audio for music streaming services like Spotify or podcast, for example. But there's also a CD player and an SD card player in the glove box, as well as a USB connector for an iPod or just to charge your phone. Bluetooth connectivity is incredibly easy to pair your phone with, and I'm happy to say you even get SD card satellite navigation, which obviously you can display on this screen here. Very quick and easy and intuitive to use, and it even features 2D or 3D mapping, whichever of the two you prefer. Again, if you prefer your smartphone, you'll get Volkswagen's App Connect system, which gives you connection for both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay streaming services for systems such as Google Maps, iMaps, Waze, or even WhatsApp if you prefer to use that on the move. Additionally, the vehicle features a 2-zone climate control system in the front, which is very easy to use and operate from the screen. Or if you prefer, you can use the physical dials just down here via these rotary dials to control the temperature, and the middle one controls the fan power. You'll be happy to know for those cold mornings, there's also a winter pack, which includes heated front seats, both for the driver and the front passenger as well. In terms of driving systems, the center console here, nicely laid out. You've got these blue accents on the gear lever as well. This vehicle comes with keyless entry and keyless start as standard, which is a nice add-on. And on the left side here, you'll be able to control various modes. So, E-mode, basically you'll be able to choose from the left the full electric mode, which is up to 30 miles. Hybrid gives you both drives optimally, as it says. You also have a battery hold, so that'll drive purely in the petrol and maintain your battery for when you want to use it. Or there's a third option where you can use battery charge by driving the vehicle using the petrol engine and turning the wheels. It acts as a dynamo and charges up the battery, as well as there's regenerative braking feature. When you slow the vehicle down, it will recharge that battery as well. Additionally, there's another mode, little button here, GTE as the model name suggests. Now that is something a bit more different, a bit more potent. What this does is it incorporates the fully charged battery and takes the full power of the 150 PS engine, combining the two systems to give you a combined power function of a 202 PS. So this becomes a bit of a hot hatch, bit of a racing vehicle as well. That's why I was saying I said earlier you can have the best of both worlds. Finally, to help with parking, there is Park Pilot front and rear audible and visual parking sensors to help get even in the tightest of spaces. If you like what you've seen in this video and would like to find out more information on this Golf GTE plug-in hybrid, why not pick up the phone and contact our friendly sales team on 01270 50 70 50. Alternatively, click the link in our description. But from myself, hope you enjoyed this brief video, and don't forget to hit subscribe on our YouTube channel for more video content.